And away we go. Hello everyone, I am Estek and this is Indra and we are once again...
Hi.
Hi. We're once again casting a game on Sam Meriglaze between WTH and IR, and honestly it could be actually an interesting matchup this time, I think.
I hope so. I mean, last season or IR pushed WTH pretty close.
Yeah, it was a good game. They recapped,
well.
right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still upset about that Remagen game. Made me despise how let loose. Like
587 artillery kills.
Yes. I mean, press F was like 60 of them. I was about 40.
Oh,
it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it was just grim for everyone apart from me. I had a great time.
Bastard.
Although Ninja was just like whinging at me to get out of the soft cap because I kept preventing them from capping and then we couldn't use the airhead and shit. It was like a game of cat and mouse as to how many people we could have in or out of the hard soft cap. But yeah, not strictly relevant, but funny. I've been playing pretty well. I think they've won. Have both of these teams won all their games this season or so far?
So let's have a look. I think WTH definitely have.
Yeah, for sure. Bracket.
What group is it? B? No, we're B. C? No, D? Yeah.
It's definitely one of them. Group D.
Yeah, I mean, IR and WTH both on 3 wins.
Yeah, so both the strongest competitors in the groups. So it's just this is just a fight for first seed. So both teams are going through. So we might see them holding something back. Do we think? You know, like it doesn't matter if you know, technically speaking, there's not like a huge difference between going through first or second seed, right? So, I
mean, they'll. I was about to say they would get a better seeding in the knockout stages, but actually it's completely fucking random.
Yeah, it's wheel. So spin the wheel. So
this is effectively a dead rubber game. The only thing on the line really is bragging rights.
Yeah. I mean, like, I personally would do everything to win, right? If it was me in the game, but I can certainly see.
That's why I play.
I can certainly see why there would be an argument made for, you know, like holding back some of your rocket snipes or, you know, something like that at the start of the game to not reveal it for a game that's like not affecting the outcome of the tournament, right? Like that seems something that's like not outside the realms of possibility.
Yeah, exactly.
But who knows?
Oh, I think you actually are on the right server to see the HLU pop up.
Yeah.
I'm guessing IR are going to do dry runs on their China
one
server.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense. I assume this is like a US West server or something. I've got some clips from the last time these two teams, I've got a clip from the last time these two teams clashed. So let's take a look at what IR managed to cook up last time. They were playing this map versus WTH. All right, let me change my stream quickly for you so you can see.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
Windows. Put this on.
I think that Greyhound's going to bait out the medium.
This is from Fat Egg stream, I think, where they
just
absolutely...
Look at this rocket!
Oh my god! Holy shit!
From 9
IR! Oh my god!
And
what
then
the
medium
fuck?
comes
All of
in
those
and
rockets
cleans up.
pretty much hitting the fucking target.
It was nuts.
Mental.
I was so impressed by that. Like, the forethought and planning that went into that moment was just insane. Like, I've never seen rocket snipes used like that for a tank.
No,
for
I
trucks,
don't think I have.
pretty regularly, right? Like, and maybe like a recon tank or something, right? But like to take out the medium at the start of the game, that was like actual innovation. Like that was genuinely good. I think if we see that IR, then this game could be quite spicy.
Yeah, I mean, I think like we all know they're a strong team. Both teams are. Obviously, being EU players, probably more familiar with WTH.
Yeah.
But I hope we get like a cracking match out of this. I think
Yeah, it could be really good. I mean, it could be terrible.
It could be, yeah, no in between. It's going to be great or dog
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I think one thing's for sure is that WTH is probably the most experienced team in the game on Sam Merigles. I think that's probably a
Yeah,
fair statement. I don't think anyone's played SME quite as relentlessly as how I'm going to describe it than WTH. I
yeah.
think
I
that
mean,
seems
obviously
like
being a ex WTH member as well, I know that SME is a big map for them. Utah as well, like Chronic loves Utah allies, and
well, don't we all? No, 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 no. Utah Allies best map. And then to follow up with WTH actually played like probably their most important recent match was on SME as well because they won the finals of the previous seasonal on SME versus Esprit de Corps. So I have got a little clip. I've sped it up so the audio might be a bit fucked for the ladies and gentlemen at home because I've sped it up to double the speed. But we've got the video of their tanks taking out all of their tank taking out all the 76ers. So I'll pop that on. So this was reported to be the fastest takedown of 376.
Das ist das raus. Also das Team kann jeden nächsten, den ich selber hier in den Smoke schmeißt. Okay, mein Not einfach. Nee, ich will die Challenge. Ja? Ruf. Also ich guck jetzt an mein Not. Mach mal. Richtig vor der Straße. Erst neben dem Shit-Chat. Ja. Und durch die Gap bei uns durchschießen. Ja, da ist er. Fahr weiter. Ich fahre. Es tut mir leid.
Impressive tanking.
Sag stopp. Stopp.
Can't see IR players during this. I mean that it's just 376 is in 90 seconds. It's just kind of batshit.
yeah.
From
I mean, everyone knows Gold Dragon and his tank are super strong.
I mean they just know they're knowers, you know, they just know what to do. Like there's not
Incredibly experienced players.
There's not a competitive game like setting in Hell Let Loose that they haven't played. You know, like there's not an experience that they haven't had in a competitive game. So, like, for them to, but even then, right? Even then, at that level of experience, it's fucking like kind of nuts that they're managing to get away with doing that to like other comp tankers.
Yeah, for sure. Really, really impressive stuff.
Some IR players joining the server now. So I quite like some of the IR players. So I know that the IR commander is 82 ADK, and me and him had some fun last seasonal making our little trailers before the fated Remagen game. So I know that quite a few of them actually have some pretty decent senses of humor, at least, you know, and like they're into the game, right? You know, like they enjoy the game as much as everyone else, and it's kind of I think it's almost a shame that we don't get to interact with like more of the players on like a regular basis, because obviously like the EU and NA communities are like obviously pretty vocal with each other. You know, we get a lot of shit slinging done in between games and tournaments on, you know, various discords and such. So I think it's a shame that not more of the Chinese players also get involved in the shit slinging.
Yeah, I mean, I think Discord's banned in China, right? Which
Yeah, they have to
makes it
use
quite difficult,
a VPN to.
Yeah, which is fucking insane. But you're right, it would be nice to like get to know them.
Because I feel like I only get to see them once a year, right? And like, I mean, you know, we can't play that many friendlies with them because the timing is quite awkward. Because we have to play them, you know, sort of like early afternoon, late morning kind of time, and that's pretty awkward to get rosters together, which is a shame. But you sort of understand it, really. But it would be nice to get to know them outside of the game a bit better.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you know, some teams are picking up more Chinese players, so maybe they'll be integrated more broadly across the international teams. You know, because I think EG picked up a squad of Chinese players recently.
Well, I mean, we're casting WTH, and they just picked up Yamamoto and a couple of the old FOC guys.
I think Yamamoto lives in Germany.
In Germany, I believe.
Yeah, so so at least he's on the same time zone. He's kind of like a pretty big conduit into the like the Chinese community as somebody who communicates with the rest of us quite often.
Who was it that casted with him the other day? Was it City? And like it was really interesting to hear
his insights.
from...
Yeah, it's nice. I like getting the extra perspective. For me, I think that's really nice. So, for WTH playing allies, so what points are they going to be hoping for?
I mean, I think they'll probably feel fairly confident on all three. I think they might be wanting SME itself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they'll feel confident. I think checkpoint as well. Obviously,
They've got
ally-sided and
half a decade's worth of strat sketches for SME almost, you know. So,
yeah, I don't think they'll have a problem with anything that comes up. Obviously, I think no one really enjoys Hospice.
I think Axis enjoys Hospice.
Well, just in general, I think, especially for me, it's one of my least favourite points in the game.
Really? I don't mind.
Yeah,
that's all right. It could use some opening up, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like it's so.
I think if more of the houses were enterable and some of the alleys were unblocked, and even maybe like the Hospice building itself was unblocked, then
even just the pathway through the middle. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
if you just made it an arch like you see in some of the other ones instead of like a blocked door, and it was just like a tunnel that went through the middle of the building.
Yeah.
Then it would just open up some more possibilities for the allies to sort of burst through into the hard cap.
Exactly, but you see a lot of people saying, "Oh, I wish all the buildings were enterable," and they want proper
it's a lot of
combat.
work. Then
it would. Well, it's not just a lot of work. It would be dog shit gameplay because that's how Hell Let Loose is.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. It'd be a lot of work
buildings.
to clear everything, right? You'd have to airbags every single building, like
exactly. But like a few more buildings opened up on Hospice would be nice, just to provide a bit more like variation in routes.
You wouldn't even necessarily need like the upstairs of the buildings to be open. Just like a thoroughfare through the middle of a couple of them would just make the game feel a bit more fluid. But yeah, what can you do? Can't have everything, I guess.
Team 17 do something.
Nice joke. Like the Allies' deployment onto Hospice is quite difficult, but the possibility for a retake is also quite good because you've got nice choke points that you can cut off with friendly artillery and then pressure the rest of it with your infantry and your tanks. So I think that's like it's got decent retake potential. It's not like West Bend or something, you know. Like it's Axis favoured on the first cap, but it's not like you're completely locked out once you're on it.
Well, unless you're 82 AD who are convinced that if they get Hospice, it's an easy win. I dare not say any more.
If I speak, I'll be in trouble.
Yeah. But I mean,
I think SME's like the problem with SME for the Axis is that the Allied tanks have like good entry onto it, right? Like you always have like first priority on the tanks as the Allies on SME. So it's quite hard for the Axis tanks to get entry, but I mean IR came up with the fucking like innovative rocket snipes to flip that balance, didn't they? So
because I mean the Axis tanks have such a big choke point.
Yeah, they have to get round the corner and
yeah, literally here that they either come up from the south, which takes a lot more time, or the south or the north, I guess. Or they get stuck in this little crossroads, and it's murder.
The Allies get there. The Allies get to the end of that road first, and then they can choke you out. And because you either have to peek from here, or you sort of like have to peek this corner and then go back, and then peek the corner and go back, and it's like and by that point you've got Allied infantry pushing through the building on the hard cap here, and coming up this track behind you, and then it becomes messy. You're just stuck in this square of this block here, and it's just like it's pretty awkward at that point.
Yeah, it makes me glad I'm not a tanker.
Yeah, there's just some parts of the map that are just awkward, you know. We saw some cool stuff with, you know, like tanks peeking through like this gap here, and having repair stations built up, and that's like kind of nice. But it's not great. Like I've never really seen anyone try and peek this angle. But I think it's because you get there so late. But maybe if you drive the P4 up here, come a bit later, and then you're protected by the church from the medium.
Kind of fucked by infantry.
Yeah, it's just awkward, isn't it? Like there's no good approach for the P4. And then checkpoints. I think checkpoint's probably the most balanced out of the two, out of the three mid caps, right?
Yeah, I'd say maybe slightly Allied favoured. At least for the initial cap, you have the building there that you can get the OP in, for example, in the roof. Yeah, that one on the point itself.
Yeah.
And you have a stronger position. The problem is,
I think your tanks have a weaker position because they have to fight uphill.
Yeah, and through this field as well, where the Axis tanks can peek through the hedges really easily.
Yeah, they can. They get to the hedges, so they get to the cover before you can get to the cover. If you're not in the, if you're trying to fight into the hard cap, into the soft cap, as the Allies, you have to go through this void where there isn't cover. Whereas the Axis have a couple of hedgerows that they can push up to. I mean,
with a strong deployment, I would always take Allies. I think on checkpoint.
I think the recap from Axis is so strong on this point, though. Like, it's possibly like one of the strongest retakes. Like, the MG positions you can get with the height on checkpoint is so strong. It's so strong. And once you cap it, it's fucking miserable as the Allies. Like, if the Axis get through and cap first on checkpoint, it's one of the harder points to retake. Because you've got, like, these huge open fields, and then the arty's just pounding this ditch the entire time. Been in that ditch in plenty of games, public and competitive. Soul Raver's a bit of a ditch merchant. He gets it done.
Well, I mean, they blocked off the bridge now. You can't go under the bridge, which is a horrendous game design. Like the one bit of cover you kind of had to keep pushing there, you have to come out of now.
Yeah, you have to go outside into the field. Yeah.
Yeah, either side you go, you just like.
So an MG or a sniper or a tank or something.
Yeah,
if you manage to get past.
Absolutely baffling decision.
It's just good design. You should go up here and then completely own this half of the map. You can even it's a bit more awkward, and you have like less angles you can mount at, but you can also mount down here, and then you're protected by the chimney from some of the angles. I think that the tanks have a lot more options on this part of the map, which I think it's more interesting, right? Is like when the tanks have more options, it's got to be better.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you look at the other 2 points, especially SME itself, and everything's kind of so narrow.
It's sort of more predetermined.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas checkpoint being much more open is a bit more unpredictable.
I think you can do more interesting things on checkpoint as a tanker.
Yeah, you'll always have, like tanks in the south, an Allied tank in the wheat field, and an Axis one opposite it, and whatever. But
I think you see plenty of interesting things with like the Luxes and Pumas and Stuarts and stuff that just like charge into the hard gap and do interesting things in the hard gap itself. Yeah, so like sure. There's at least more options there, but because the roads are so narrow around the church, it's kind of going to be challenging to do anything at high speed with the lighter tanks. There's got to be some glitch where we can get a tank on a roof.
Maybe.
It's got to be done at some point. We'll set the boffins to work on it.
Someone will know something for sure.
Yeah. I like SME as a map. I think it's quite good.
I used to hate it.
Yeah, so did I, to be honest with you. It used to be my least favourite good map, you know? If that makes sense.
Me too, but the last few that we've played on it, we played 82, we played Esprit.
I think we played with
such
have
fun
we played
games.
RF on...
Yeah, I want to say I remember fighting Cemetery against reviews. I don't know, at the moment it's kind of like I play
They'll
a game
blur
and
into
it's
one.
just out of my brain. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but we played some good games on it recently, and I think, like... But like, if you asked me last year, with like the jump prones and stuff that you could do, SMDM was the best map because it had like the most parity on the mid caps between the two sides. It wasn't like very predeterministic, which, you know, if you load up, if you're playing a competitive game on Foy and you see that the point is West Bend, then you know immediately if you've won or lost, right? Like it's like instant. You press M and you say, "Oh shit, we just lost the game. Unlucky." I think someone from IR is actually rocket sniping my camera.
I heard
that. But like, yeah. So I think that given that it's less predeterministic, back then I think that was my favourite map. But now I think Utah is probably my favourite map, followed by SMA for a competitive setting.
Yeah, I probably agree with you. Big fan of SME.
Fucking love Utah though. Utah is so good. Like the thing I like about Utah is there's something for everyone.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
like there's bits of the map that are like really super like infantry focused. There's bits of the map that are super like tank focused or arty focused or MG focused. You know, like everyone gets a go at being the main character at some point in a game on Utah. It doesn't matter which side you're playing on, you always get to be a bit of main character energy. Whereas like if you play Kursk, there's literally 0% chance that you're having a fun time if you're playing SL.
Yeah, or something like Purple Heart Lane, even where it's just such an arty and tank map that you know you're going to load in and die 100 times, and it's just not very fun.
Yeah. I mean, Utah can be like that. Don't get me wrong. Like, it just depends where you are on the map. But like statistically, there's a better chance. Although there's something to be said for the morale of a team. If everyone's getting fucked equally hard by the same unpleasant game mechanic, then nobody's getting fucked, you know? Like, if everyone's crying about being fucked, then it's like, who cares?
Well,
oh my god, it's Vicox.
Yeah, watch him, because he'll season 18.
He'll drop 177 kills, bro. He's a 177 gamer.
He won't drop 177 kills, but what he will do is delete 177 garrisons with rockets. That's pretty much his whole job at WTH. He rocket snipes, he gets a ping, puts a rocket on it, and that's it.
How tedious.
So he's one to watch out for.
I can't imagine anything more boring than rocket sniping, other than perhaps artillery. But at least artillery are like constantly pressing the buttons to kill people.
Yeah, but you don't really, you just sat on the gun. I couldn't do it for 90 minutes. Straight up couldn't.
No, you just put Netflix on your second monitor. I definitely couldn't stream it if I was doing it, that's for sure. I don't think I could make it that entertaining unless I was doing like 50%. 50% of my screen was Netflix and 50% of the stream was the RT gun, you know?
I mean, I guess you're right. Good excuse to...
Just be a React bot. Just get my tits out like Nitro.
Are you on half an hour delay?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone's saying you're lying about going live.
I said it past, didn't I?
Maybe. I don't know. But
I didn't realise they were.
I feel like our arty gunners are a special breed, and I see why some of the best in the game. You know, you see Quicknix doesn't want to play it anymore. Silly doesn't want to play it anymore. Kendrick doesn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many like months, and some of these guys are years worth of like, press R, press map like seat 1, press left click, press seat 2, press R. Like it's so boring.
Maybe it gets meditative for them, but
The other thing is, right, is if you fuck up as the RT, you're like actually just like denying your team so much.
yeah.
Missing 1 player on WTH and like 1 or 2 on Allies.
Who's playing today? Let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Sherby, there you go. You're talking about Sherby.
Yeah.
Dorbian,
He'll be driving the trucks around.
Honey Badger. What else do I know? Connor. Celestial's
I
there.
know a lot of
Matizzi.
Who's one to watch out for the MG?
Gavrich.
Connor.
He's one of the Russian guys, right? Gavrich. Recognise the name.
Possibly.
Yamamoto.
Yeah. His little squad of Chinese players.
Chortage.
Little Finnish squad there as well. Lady Congo, Chortage, and how do you pronounce itself?
Yes. Correctly, I think. Troch. Shoot.
It's so nice to see Rico playing again.
Liza, the French guy. Keeps trying to get. They keep trying to poach him
Confused, don't
to.
they?
They keep trying to poach him to refuse. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of him in a public game where he fucking team kills someone, putting satchel on a tank to do it himself? I fucking love that.
Yeah, was that him? Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. Okay, yeah, I have seen that.
Because someone said we should poach him to DC. That's DC brain.
Oh, that was that. Yeah, classic.
Nicely
And-
do play. No wait, known connection. Test squad.
Holy moly!
Holy shit! I haven't seen KC in ages. It's cool to see him back.
Thought you'd retired.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man, 82 ADA2K is the guy I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
He's
They
probably
still
playing
have like
command.
Sing and whatever. Who was the other?
To sing.
Yeah, Coco. I remember. As well.
Coco's there, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more respectable levels on the accounts this year.
Yeah, my favourite was that Ramaga game when there was like a level 50 something with nearly 100 kills.
Yeah, it was the MG that kept sniping me.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw Sing there and Coco, and I remember those names.
So I think I reckon Winky is the streamer, the Chinese streamer this game as well. So still missing a couple of players for both sides, typically.
Yeah, it's of course.
Same shit, different day. I should make an Uno card meme of start a hell let loose game on time or draw 25. Like it's just not possible that like it is so consistently so fucking slow to get started. Like how difficult is it just to like join a game? We're already 15 minutes over the start time. I really wanted to go to the fucking gym this morning, but like it's just been a bit of a shit show. Maybe I'll have time between this and our game this evening.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll never know.
I don't. When's our game? Like 4 hours.
Yeah.
That time.
It was mostly joking.
Right.
The briefing's not till 6:30, so. Ugh, 49 v 49. Still one player missing on each side.
Have a look through the Steam store. Something to do.
There.
Only so much charm you can bring out, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just added the permitted term cunt because Wakanda called me a cunt, so. Add that to the list of things that people are allowed to say, you know? Pretty standard shit. Got to allow. You know, if I'm going to say it, I might as well allow other people.
I might have to ask Wakanda to co-cast one of these days.
Oh, I think that's a fantastic idea, honestly.
The first game I ever casted, I casted with Wakanda, and I think I love how he thinks that picture is actually me. I think that Wakanda genuinely has some actual insight into the game, and he's not like a.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's
complete
legitimately
fucking-
good. Like it's almost upsetting.
Two-time seasonal winner.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the guy's pretty cracked. I mean, I'm personally just waiting for his interview with
Chris.
Chris. Like that shit's gotta be good.
I'm still waiting for my interview with Chris.
Yeah. True.
I know I'm getting one. I just don't know when.
Oh, I haven't watched any of them yet. Like I won't lie, they're just not that interesting, you know. Like
I really recommend you watch the Heir Apparent one.
really.
If you want some incredible takes on how let loose, I think you should listen to it. It is it's wild.
It just strikes me as something that's going to be like wildly narcissistic ramblings.
You're not far wrong, I would say.
We've got some peaceful interactions. Knife fight.
Nice.
Oh, mate.
Mental edge acquired.
First rule of Fight Club. Oh!
Oh, they trade.
It's the one for one trade. It's the one for one trade. See.
WTH winning the mental battle in the pre-game warm-up.
Yeah, mate. Like it's business critical to win. Like win the mental warfare. Oh, they're coming back in with their knives out. I respect it. Mate, Celestial, you're a rat. These men had their knives out. That was so unnecessary.
That I would be raging, absolutely raging. Like, you can't
Mate,
do that.
Like, that's just he's just done him so dirty there. Like that's so rude. That's so fucking rude. The outpost just in the middle of the fucking. Oh mate, Celestial's watching this OP. That's so filthy. Look, it's in the road, man.
That's so cringe. Oh, okay, he's not shot this. There we go. Okay, fine.
Yeah, get fucked.
Yeah, that's deserved.
Yeah,
Completely
that was
deserved.
earned. Well earned. A guy whips his knife back out. Let's go, bros. I are here to fucking party. They've got their knives out.
You gotta let the man have a knife fight.
Honestly, dude, it's like something I walk to work. You know, they're just trying to live that. They're trying to assimilate into British society.
Exactly. Because it's in London.
I can't believe these guys aren't respecting the sanctity of the running with the knife out, indicating a knife fight.
I think it should be illegal. Like, you just. That is fucking amazing.
Oh, mate, I respect that so much. Oh, bro was checking every corner, and then he just got fucking railed by the knife at Mach 10. Oh, mate, you gotta love it. Finally, some good fucking soup. Oh dear. That's like, I don't care what the rest of the cast looks like. That was just goated.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we need.
Oh yeah,
we can pack
there we
up
go.
now.
GG. He's going for the next knife kill. Go on, son. He's so honourable. He's most honourable member of IR. Oh. Honour is not honourable.
Graceful.
When's the next fucking spawn wave coming in of IR?
Not a moment too soon.
Come on, lads, you've got this. I believe in you. Mate, the mental edge that these guys are acquiring with these knife kills is so powerful. Look at this Chad. He's just running in the main road. They don't give a shit.
I hope we see some knife kills in the actual game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That
Me
should have
too.
started
That'd be
23
tremendous.
minutes ago.
Yeah. See. I believe that is the danger of me trying to have a little pre-show and, you know, chat about some stuff. The danger is that people just don't care about that and just, you know, don't turn up to the game.
Yeah. It's a tough life.
Yeah. Maybe I should run commercials.
I mean, I turned them all off on my channel.
Mate, I need that 42 cents.
Do an Angelo, mate. Just run it like during a really important moment in the stream.
Oh yeah, of
Because
course.
that's what a Twitch partner would do.
Yeah, that's why I've got the on my stream deck, you know. I don't know where I'm going, but we're getting there.
Sometimes it's just about the journey.
Mm. And the friends you make along the way.
Exactly.
This guy's gonna try and learn Laissez, the power of his knife. He's locked on. He's heard the G43. He's locked on. Knife is out. Oh, the timing. You're such a pussy.
Just get on him in procs chat.
Deserved. Mate, the guy didn't even attempt to get his gun out. Oh my god, WTH, where is your last player? Finding a replacement for delay. Bayram's in.
Hey, Matt flipped. Finally.
Matt flipped, finally. It's only 25 minutes late, boys. So, fucking Christ. Oh, there's to sing. Just another Chinese goat.
He's one to watch.
For so many reasons.
Yeah. Doesn't want to say it outright.
Oh, I don't think I said it outright. Well, I'd just like to apologise to the ladies and gentlemen that are watching. We tried to be as charming as possible for as long as possible, but unfortunately we did run out of some steam in the mid bit there. So, you guys, thank you for sticking with it. We are about to kick off the last group stage match for Group D, WTH versus IR. Yippee!
Which is a meaningless game.
Yes.
So, that's fun.
It's only meaningless because there's no seeding.
Yeah,
Into the next stage. It's like spinny wheel. Oh, I've forgotten I was supposed to join now. It's like actually been so long.
Bayram not arty guy?
Oh, I'm supposed to join Sherby. Où est toi, monsieur? Où est?
They doing anything fun for their deployment?
Not immediately, obviously. Medium Sherman, recon tank.
Well, there's a couple of SLs in that recon tank.
Yeah, maybe they'll be going and so there's recon SL and rocket launcher.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they'll get Vicox behind their lines, and he will ping rockets to their back garrisons. Just watch. It's fun gameplay. Though I respect it, he's found a niche to get himself on the roster week in, week out.
Hey, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Some of us have to.
Okay.
Some of us have to.
I respect it. Genuinely.
Some of us have to learn something, like playing again MG to get on rosters. Honestly, this rollout's like kind of eh. I mean, WTH are in a alright position actually with this layout, because if they don't immediately cap off the bat, then at least they've got the long diagonal to cemetery, which is really fucking hard to take.
They won't lose cemetery unless something goes really wrong.
Fucking really drastically wrong. Can we see anything interesting for the Axis? Some rocket snipes? Yes, let's go. I'm gonna watch these guys. One medium, one light. Honestly, like pretty fucking double recon tank at the bottom, but nothing exceptionally interesting. I'm more interested in these triple rocket snipers. Maybe they're cooking. Maybe they're cooking.
I hope they're cooking.
If you know anything about IR, it's that they cook good. There's good feed out of the IR kitchen. A couple of them moving forwards. Go on. Send more rockets, send more rockets.
I want to see a Katyusha strike.
Yeah, mate.
There you go.
There must be like very specific timings.
Yeah, of course. Lining up is one thing, but getting the timing right. Obviously, you see them have, they'll know to fire the rocket.
Ooh, they were pretty close. Oof, that was close as well. Jesus Christ.
They're close, but they're not getting it. Ooh, they did get it. I'm not sure if anyone died off it though.
No, I think that truck was just kind of empty, but like, I like that they're riding on the Stuart into the point, but they nearly got sniped by the P4, I think. Oh, I think maybe this is an overcommit to pizza slice, but
I didn't catch him there.
It's 2 SLs and a Stuart.
Yeah, I think
Everything's an overcommit to pizza slice. The Artie's coming in, landing exactly where you'd expect it. Dorbian and Valhalla on the push. Casey struggling to climb over a wall.
That's it.
I can't make any comment. I'm not gifted with the parkour in Hell at least either. To be perfectly right. WTH have made good progress across the road already, but they're still somehow not winning. Nothing really in the hard cap, even if they've made it across the main road. This is kind of smart from IR. They've used the truck to block the sightlines down the road, so they can cross the road for free up towards the other side. Oh, nice grenade. That's kind of smart because it cuts off the number of angles that they can be seen. Big satchel here. Maybe that will catch some people off guard. Really good deployment from IR here. Really well focused on the hard cap. We've got people behind MG house, and looks like the MG gets taken down. Point is looking like it's going to flip towards IR. One satchel's down. And there we go.
I think that's quite like
And-
an unexpected.
Symmetry was flashing
result
for a
now.
second there.
Like, I'm not surprised to see IR take that.
No,
I think
no, absolutely not. That seems pretty.
there's always a recap from WTH.
Yeah. But WTH have some good numbers across the road still. 1 or 2 people, although the last one seems to go down. And they are being pushed out of Pizza Slice as well. I think they have committed to Pizza Slice.
I mean, yeah, I think like you said, anything was kind of an overcommitment now.
Still got OPs, you know, plenty of outposts up in the soft cap. Supplies are dropping. Puma's still in the hard cap, or still just behind the hard cap.
I'd like to see what WTH's 2 recon tanks. One that they set to
I can't see them at all. WTH are losing some gunfights here. Climbing up onto the roofs. Great spot now.
There's also a great spot on Hospice on their side of the road. The only problem is you kind of have to jump and keep carrying it.
Yeah. Alex and Blue are actually made it through the alley behind.
So none of them have
Yeah. That's the Puma for you. Oh, look at the bits.
fucking, yeah,
It's
chunks of people.
people's stew. Oh mate, they're doing some RP here.
Seeing so much roleplay recently, and
I think it's
I want to
genuinely
say-
it's driven by Ninja.
I was just about to say that, like,
I think
They've
DC XD have changed the meta with the building. This is nice positioning from the Lux until it drove into that lamppost. You just hold the road and it's quite unkillable from that angle. WTH are now struggling to get back across the road, and they've been pushed back to their outposts a lot harder. Sounds like this Lux is fighting. Stuart. Try and get them both on the screen. Stuart's on the left there. That's right. The Lux and Stuart are fighting on screen. Ooh, Stuart wins. That's a tough shot from the front onto the Lux. Nicely played. That gives them
Whose
decent
tank is that?
control. It's Doodalelli and right-sized.
Doodle bugs. Good job from them.
And they've got a rep station for a Stuart, which is kind of funny. And there's the 76 as well coming behind. So
You know,
they...
it'd be really funny. If they built that reputation and that would be a what the heck.
I would never suspect that would happen. Like, huge commitment from allies into Pizza Slice. We've got a recon tank behind the point, and we start to see ingress onto the hard cap itself with the infantry. And as a result, we're beginning to see some cap pressure from WTH. So we've got the P4 still alive, but we'll see what's happening with this Greyhound. Maybe the Greyhound can make something happen if the Greyhound rams the arse of the P4.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they're going to do that. They're trying to get the shots away.
I think that's kind of a mistake.
Yeah, I think they're going to...
Should have gone for the
get
truck.
that.
The truck is the bravest little truck. The
Absolutely
truck!
cut the tank. Oh my god. What the fuck is
You
this?
spun him, no way!
What the fuck is this
Goated
wacky
truck
racist
driver. That was so goated.
shit? People died anyway.
P4 dies to the 76, I assume it's died from the 76 in the that's pushing here, and the 75 medium's now pushing up too, so I think this is great from WTH. They're pushing the tanks simultaneously, great coordination, and now we start to see infantry choke out the hard cap. We've got a bombing run as well. This is just like, this is classic WTH. They're playing some great control of the map, and we see the Stuart just went down on the north of the map. Singh sneaking through with this. Singh winning both gunfights with Matizzi and Dizzy. Bombing run clears out.
One of the great
True. Bombing run clears massively through the back of the hard cap, and we're seeing Yamamoto clearing the house. WTH now completely in control of the hard cap and across the road. I think it's probably going to be really challenging now for IR to do anything whatsoever.
Holding on for now.
Just about holding on, but I think with the outpost line pushed up so far,
Really strong positioning. They're not overextending either. They're like playing where they need to. I think a lot of teams make this mistake. I mean, he knows that E4's gone down.
this is ballsy. This is ballsy. We know that the Chinese players don't really care about their KD, so this is ballsy to go for such an aggressive tank push into the hard cap.
I mean, it's the same kind of move that got us the recap against H2.
Yeah, for sure. This is a great responsive bombing run from IR though. No damage onto the 76, but it does wipe out the infantry in the hard cap and on the main road. Puma's going behind. Puma's looking for outposts. It's cleared a couple there, I think. Might get some more.
That's a nice play from
Oh, solo Puma with no tank commander.
I love how
this
his
is
name
so
is James Bond.
good. James Bond. Bam 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 bam. Gets the second fucking outpost as well. Completely clears Pizza Slice. Completely cleared it with the Puma. Sneaks around the back of the 76. Tiger's now out. Ooh! First shot!
Oh. Fuck, that was a huge whiff.
Fuck, that was good! The timing!
I think that was a mistake from
Gold
the
Dragon
WTH
there.
tank,
Holy
but that was
shit!
super nice.
That was slick! That was so fucking slick from
whoever that
IR.
was. I mean,
That's just
like,
defended
that-
the point for them. That's bought them 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes of game time. That all the outposts are reset. They're now having to fight their way back up the main road. And we've got a big concentration here to the south of the hard cap, but they're not really pressuring anything at the moment. Though we've got some great red zone garrisons that are just all the way up there. But I'm still shooketh by that double tap from the...
Yeah, I think Gold Dragon's tank was going down anyway. They're missing that shot and
There's the medium Sherman going down as well.
giving that Tiger the confidence to play aggressively. Big one.
Mate, fucking massacre. Dizzy takes down one of the IR players. Singh's about to cross the road in the smoke. He's making for that. He nearly gets taken out by his friendly tank. Let's follow Singh through here. Maybe he can lock on to one of these outposts. Oh,
Let's die.
let's die. Loses the gunfight.
I need Civil War.
Nicolele goes down. This Tiger is just now a massive fucking brick wall. Mutation are attempting to go back for Pizza Slice. I'm surprised that IR has let them cross the field, to be honest with you. Nice trade by the STG in the hard cap there. But I think that like this is a mistake from IR to let them even cross the road. I think there should be an MG on sort of like this corner. You know, just like on mount here and then just look at as they try and cross the field, or you know, get on this chimney back here and just do the same thing.
Yeah, but ultimately, by allowing WTH to get so far north, they're kind of just letting
Baiting
them
them,
waste
I
their
guess.
time. Yeah.
We're getting immediately back up with repair stations. So this is now going to be like a reserve station for the 76. I think, you know, like this is now where we say we're holding the 76s here until we have 2 or 3, and then we can make our next move. You know, like I don't think you want to risk another 76 like we just saw now. Until we can back it up with a second punch.
I'm not sure what the rest of WTH's tank situation looks like, but I imagine not particularly strong at the moment. You just see that one heavy up
Yeah.
that we just looked at.
Nothing else really.
Nothing else.
And now it's just going to be.
Well.
We're going to be focused mostly on the infantry gameplay in these back gardens, and it is rancid to try and clear all of these fucking gardens out. The flares are useful though. I'm rocking the shotguns here today.
That's it.
Oh, he gets the satchel down. Do they know that the satchel's there though? Doesn't seem like it. I think they might be long gone by the time it goes on. I've not seen anyone on that roof before. That's new.
That's fun.
That's new, right? That's new, right?
Yeah.
I need Pants tries to fire a bazooka shot at the front of a Tiger and then gets immediately bum fucked by the MG34.
They've used the barbed wire, I think. So
do
can you get
what?
on this building? Can you get on this building to the right?
Yeah, you can climb
Yeah.
up
So
to
you
it.
use the barbed wire. You jump and you catch the top of the hitbox for the barbed wire because you know it's like 10 meters tall,
That's
and you
so
bolt
dumb.
over it.
That's so dumb. I love it.
That's big. That's
WTH now got pretty good control over Pizza Slice, but they're gonna find themselves face to face with a Lux. Although Ape is around the back of it with a bazooka, maybe Ape can clear him out. I hope he's got gets one shot in. Don't think it's gonna be enough. Tank commander goes down. He's still there, buddy. You can get him. This is how I know this guy's not pop walls. Nice. Yeah, so decent work by IR, and they're tying down a lot of infantry with just Lux here. You know, a decent Lux round, and it should get rid of the outposts as well.
WTH just went absolutely nowhere.
They've lost all of their outposts south of the hard cap. They were all the way up to this area of the hard cap, but just south of the hard cap. But now they've been pushed all the way back down into SME with a couple of stragglers, Trotch and Alex in the hard cap. But I think they'll be soon found out. I think I just heard a shotgun of Alex going off. I respect anyone with the shotgun gets a bonus 10 to their kills in my mind. Trotch just needs to sort of hold on, and Cemetery is flagged now. Nothing on any of the garrisons, so but just a bit of soft cap pressure. I'm going to go and have a quick look. There is action now in these front gardens. This is big. Now IR's got control of these front gardens. As we know from the 18s tournaments on Hospice, once you've got control of these front gardens, it's very difficult to get back into Hospice.
Yeah.
You're going to need some concerted effort from tanks to get across that field. It looks like Coco's making his way across. He's just doing a little bit of cap pressure. Managed not to flag any garrisons on his approach just yet.
This could be a big play from Coco if he can get an OP down.
And Whammo, I mean, he's gonna ping the outpost in front. He's gonna ping easy outpost soon. kills Oscar again. Ducks back into the alley behind it. He's finally pinged the outpost, so they know where he is now. But he is causing... Oh, no. Oh, thank God, Casey. Jesus Christ, man. That was almost a disaster. But I'm glad it wasn't. And Symmetry gets back fully under the control of WTH. So WTH is now going with like pretty standard battle lines. I think that they had a period where they were semi... They was not panicked, but under pressure to sort of hold that recap angle. So they had aggressive outposts that have been cleared, and now they have to fully reset and take a much slower approach and wait for their tanks. This is such a good MG spot for Magneto. It's so nice. It's really hard to shoot you from. Like, you got this great cover from the tree.
Yeah, he plays on one of those Samsung G9s as well, so it's a disgusting field of view.
Oh, nice.
Field vision and can see fucking everything.
See? Dorbian and the lads meat grinding their way up the main road. You would have some severe mental strength to be able to push this main road, and I'm kind of... I think IR's arty is letting them down. There should be no one alive on this part of the map. They should just be getting absolutely spammed with shells. Nice, we love a bit of rocket PvP if it doesn't come to anything. Trotch and Alex are trying to find Trin here. Ooh, nice hip fire.
Pretty impressive considering how this fire is basically RNG.
Yeah.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that's good. That's good effort though. So they've lost control of these front gardens now. Now they can start to pressure the hard cap on us again. Alex with a nice lean. Probably doesn't know Khonshu's on that roof though, Khonsu.
Yeah, because
I don't think anyone knows that you could get on that roof. So why would you check there? I want to catch one of them climbing up, but I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes. So I knew about this one. Okay. Now we've seen how it's done. There's literally a fucking vault in midair.
Yeah.
It must be the barbed wire. You must. Yeah.
I know it's barbed wire. Because Fuse and I were testing this out the other day.
That's so dumb.
It's like...
This guy's named after Zywade. Let's follow Chinese Zywade. He gets absolutely fucking murked. Oh, he's doing a dance for us. Thank you, sir. It's parting gift. This is such goated gameplay. I look at this guy.
Yeah, this is
he's so in the zone. He's mentally connected with Hell Let Loose. WTH has now pushed up. They've now got 4 outposts in this area where they had 1 about a minute and a half ago. So they've now got good front door access back towards the point. So if they can combine this with their tanks that are coming up, they've got 176 back where we left it. Stuart, and I can't see another 76 just yet. There's a 75 medium really far down south. So maybe they'll try and peek the main road with it. These flares are just constantly showing up and revealing IR's positioning. The double tigers from IR. This is exactly what you want from the tigers. Did they get it? They got it! They got it with the Stuka! They got the 76 with the Stuka!
God.
and they're starting to catch.
Baby Burn's crying.
Mate, like, second precision we've seen work today on a heavy tank. And we did see a flicker of cap pressure onto Symmetry. I mean, it's just 1 or 2 guys, but it's enough to make... And they don't seem to trigger any of the garrisons when they push in, because I haven't seen them... I haven't seen ping the garrisons, so... Like, they're pinging on south now. But it's going to be really hard for WTH to track where they're coming from because they're just filtering through one at a time, completely by themselves. Yeah, nice. They're slowly eating away at the garrison's structure. And again, with the cap pressure going slightly onto the contested onto cemetery, but
They're going to make me look like an idiot for saying that they'll never lose.
I don't think they will. Right? It's like it's one or two guys, and WTH are playing like a really relaxed, like defense squad, right? Like so long as they can keep a garrison up, it's pretty unlikely that they'll lose it. It's really hard to take cemetery. He's gonna go for Casey's.
But they
outpost.
are taking it.
They are taking it. Like.
Oh my god.
I mean, I cast a curse the shit out of Chima's invincible tanks a few times today.
Yeah.
And I said Chima would never lose the opener either, so... If I speak, I will be in trouble.
Yeah. The saving grace for WTH is that they've qualified and this game doesn't have any bearing on seeding. They're in the upper bracket anyway.
WTH are trying a precision. And they get a Tiger.
Nice.
They kill a heavy tank with a precision strike. But how much is it going to mean when they're losing cemetery? Like, both spotters have now redeployed to cemetery to use their flares, and that's probably bought even more time for...
IR are going to use this time now just to get really nice
Dig in.
Step in Hospice. Like, even if they don't cap cemetery,
it doesn't matter. They're buying
all WTH back.
Well, WTH is still committing pretty hard to the attack on the south side of the hard cap, even though
cemetery is falling.
Yeah, they're sending a Stuart back now, so
gonna necessarily save it.
It's actually going down, so I'm gonna go. Good cap progress now. The bombing run. Yeah, they're fucked. WTH have lost it. 100% they've lost it. Look at the peak.
That's such nice use from the bombing run from
that was
IR
perfect.
as well.
Like that's how you're supposed to use bombing runs, right? It's like the bombing runs should be used when you can actively follow up, like with something, right? They're the precursor to the next play. They're not the play in of itself.
Yeah, Chimera earlier using a bombing run kind of for nothing.
Yeah, just to get some kills. Like, no. You use the bombing run and then you rush in with your tanks. Huge deployment south. Maybe that's enough.
Does look like it. On.
Oh, he's kind of... The rockets seem like a bit of a warning shot.
Yeah, that's going to really destabilize.
Oh, they just spawned in the middle of the... And Honey Badger goes down. Of course, Honey Badger goes down. That's what you get for not playing in a tank, you goon.
That's what you get for tanking my fucking Premier reload.
Average Honey Badger gameplay. They're still losing it. They're still going down. I think like once they make it to the hard cap, maybe they can hold it, but
it's really skin at their teeth.
Maybe they just get there in time.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Maybe they can hold it.
No, let's go back to IR as well.
I think IR managed to trade out the couple that came through the... Oh my god! The airhead's going down. Right in front of Alex. They just hold on to it.
That's insane.
Mate, the amount of clenched arseholes in the WTH team right now. They managed to get outposts up north and garrison up north and south, but look at how much it's folded them on Hospice. Even though they've got all these supplies around ready for garrisons, it's going to completely fold their attack. They had to use
they just
reinforce
out the garrison in the north as well. There.
That's just like they might not have capped here, but it was damn close. You now got to hope that IR have got to hope that they don't overcommit here and that it leaves too many holes on the defense of Hospice. We can see House Gangsters crawled behind them, as has Ginger. And we've still got people Trotch, and the lads are pretty close to Hospice still. I didn't think that it would get that close. I didn't think WTH would allow that to happen, but
Yeah, that's kind of insane. And that's
it's still
happening.
ticking back down again. It's ticking back down towards IR. IR are capping again.
I would not like to be in that command chat right now. And
Oh,
that's saying
IR
something
winning
because
this?
we're in command chat with Nero. Who is
IR are going to take Cemetery here. They've completely cleared the infantry out of the hard cap so that the reinforce isn't doing anything.
That's insane.
No, whoa.
Really, genuinely insane.
Holy moly.
It's because Heidi's not getting it, to be honest.
True.
They need Heidi.
He used all his energy up for the weekend playing
Does WTH
CS:GO.
have any garrisons at all? Sorry. They've got one
Literally
OP,
0.
1 OP in farm.
Two OPs in farm, and not a garrison on the map. Kind of... This is similar to what we saw happen to Greyhounds the other week versus Helios, where they just lost everything all at once and had 0 response. They managed to get 1 garrison up outside of the Hospice into Cemetery angle.
The problem is, it's going to take a lot for them to recap.
They've been reset so hard by this. The Gold
This is
Dragons,
really-
maybe Gold Dragon's tank can make a hero play here, but
I'm not convinced, and that's not a slight on them at all. Just it's such a precarious position for WTH. I don't see how that
Garrison
tank
in
can be aggressive without going down.
that far south garrison is locked and taken. It's going to be taken down. Jesus Christ! You can see that the supply truck is going deep there, but like archery, buddy, I think that's too deep. You know.
The WTH are capping Cemetery back now, but IR are contesting farm already. I don't think that like anything's going to come of it necessarily.
They're capping.
Oh no, they're capping! Oh my!
Really
What is
going
this?
for it?
What is this? Are you
No shot.
joking?
No.
Holy shit!
It's over, right?
I mean,
Like that tank has that 76 is the difference, right? Like they have the hard cap.
what's the spawn situation looking like?
None.
Well, there's
There's a
two OPs,
locked
they
garrison
can't
and
use the
1
HQ.
outpost.
Garrison's fucking 600 meters away, or 400, I guess.
They've
Oh,
got
no.
1 garrison and it's locked in the hard cap, and that outpost is.
That's gonna go. Oh shit!
Dorbian's got a Dorbian ape, and
Torbjorn gets fucking headshot.
ape goes down.
Oh my god! I can't believe what.
Nazeli gets the. No, I think it's over.
I think you're right.
I think the game has just ended.
What the fuck?
No shot.
What the fuck?
No
I'm
way.
just like completely speechless. How long's it been? Fucking 40
35 minutes. They've got the 2 tanks pushing in now. They've got a medium and a heavy, and they've spawned in a half track, but it's already over halfway. They're not going to get a spawn off the half track. The half track's useless. It's already over.
They can't, I mean, they can't get.
They can't get a spawn wave off it, let alone get to the hard cap. Maybe the tanks can drive into the hard cap, but they've not got reinforce. They used reinforce on Cemetery. Nicolele and Nazeli have got to.
So
They're
report
defending.
what's going on.
They're defending. The tanks have got to be like absolute fucking heroes here.
Yeah, Sanzaru getting another really important kill here. Really, really great.
The fact
from
that
him.
the most important kill, Ape managed to stop the IR assault player from getting their outpost, and that's just
That's kept
like
them
that singular kill saved them the game, because without the outpost spawn, they don't have people in the hard cap. Even with the tanks there, I don't think it's enough. But Jesus
IR
fucking
are at the
Christ,
blood, bro.
IR are at the blood,
Fucking great white shark.
mate. They smelled the weakness and they just fucking went for it. WTH have only just managed to get like a second blue zone garrison up, and they're flooding the hard cap now. I need to not get cocky and just like give this attack up. I think you just give
No,
this attack.
I want to see them keep on, Because I think they're in a strong position. They're not really
if they pressure too hard here, they'll lose symmetry. There's already outposts and they've got people behind them. Ginger, and they're looking to like immediately backstab and get the whole map. You know, they're set up to they've got cap pressure onto symmetry. They're poised to do a bang into Hospice, and they've got supplies on route to harass as well. I think if IR get complacent now and overcommit, then WTH can cap 5-0 in 10 minutes. Holy shit, man. That was fucking, like, that was intense. That was insane. I'm, like, still
like
shook.
an amazing recovery from WTH.
Yeah. Holy
like,
crap.
That was... To go from, like, no garrisons on 1 OP to completely securing that point.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, I said the tanks would have to make a hero play, and fuck me, the tanks made a hero play. Without Goldie's tank, and like it was over. Like it was genuinely over in that second. Like, whew, I'm feeling tense. I can't imagine how the players are feeling.
This was like the last 4 minutes of our game last week.
I was gonna say it's probably like the game we played against Bulls, where we almost lost in the first 10 minutes.
It's like the one hero play I've ever made, and how that lose was taking out the one books that was going for our HQ. Because if I didn't get that shot off, that would have been fucking game over for us, and that would have been so embarrassing. It would have been really funny, but also really embarrassing.
Yeah, 46 had the chance to do the funniest thing ever.
Like.
The two Tigers here are both damaged, one by the 76 and one by the AT behind. Nice spin from that Tiger.
He is putting rounds dangerously close to his own player.
Life is cheap. The AT goes down.
Just vanished.
Maybe he redeployed for more rockets. Honey Badger's medium tank is now pushing up, and we've got Gold Dragon's 76 behind the point as well. But I think IR want to probably like pull their Tigers back to the hard cap, repair, group them together, and then push out as a unit with the infantry that's just respawned. Like in my mind, that's the most. It's like it's much more sensible to link up your plays.
Yeah. I mean, the timing is so important. And it's something we see like Esprit do really well. Is their timing is impeccable.
It's like they've played so many games now as a like really consistent roster. I know I like to rag on ESPT for recruiting half of NA. You know, I love ragging on them as much as the next man. Shit absolutely fucking nails him with the Grace gun. Just before he gets to the outpost, actually, it's a great play. But ESPT has played with a pretty consistent main roster for like a good year now, so makes it easier to make those correctly timed plays. We just saw a bit of cap pressure, and I think Heiser and this Stuart are going to link up and maybe burn some outposts. WTH has now reset their front line. It's not perfect, but it's pretty...
They're looking a lot more controlled than they were 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago, I expect some of them needed new underwear because some poo came out.
Someone shit my pants.
Yeah. I think that's not an unreasonable statement. This Stuart's mark now, his position's known, I would imagine. But there is contest cap weight onto Cemetery, and I think if this guy drives into the hard cap, they'll start to cap. I can't see any AT close by. Oh, he spotted the garrison though.
Can't get the shot off. It's unfortunate.
He's just
thinking come back now.
Oh. Two AT?
2 AT. They're going the wrong side.
They're going the wrong side. No, buddy, no. Oh, no. Ah, that's brutal. I think they had the reverse and thought it was safe.
Yeah.
Twasn't safe. I think WTH has got like a good chance of capping here. They've got the tank behind the garrison.
Yeah, they've got some infantry in the front as well, which is nice. Rocket just came out.
Oh, Tiger sniped the Stuart from downtown. Connor's
I'm
going
on like
for the garrison.
360
Connor gets
and-
traded out though, so the garrison is safe for the time being. I'm surprised we haven't seen a wall or something up before. James Bond still thinks that there's a tank. I need pants. He needs pants because he's just shit himself. He's now pushing across the field.
Full of shit.
They're just full of poo. Oh. Oh well.
I think as well, WTH, even though they've gone more than half contested on fifth point, they're such an experienced team that I don't think they're gonna start
more
making
than half,
mistakes
mate. It was
because
like
of the
0.2.
4/5, yeah. But I don't think they're going to start making mistakes. I think.
No, I think they're still going to play mathematically correctly. The hell at this.
Yeah.
This two-man
Laser
Tigers
line.
struggling. Ooh, the double tap. No
The
shot.
done.
No shot. That's so
Rico
dirty.
is
That was so
fucking-
cheeky.
Massive play from Rico. Absolutely.
And the tank crew members just round the other side. Go on, get him with your pistol. Pistol whip that gun. Oh, he knows something's wrong. He's just redeployed instead. I think this tiger's now fighting the gold dragon. I can't ping.
Oh, you're not allowed to ping. No pings, please.
I didn't. No ping-a-ling.
I got told off for that once. Pinging everything. during a game. It's like,
To be fair, I'm not in anyone's squad, so I don't think anyone could see it.
Sherby might be able to.
I've been kicked from his squad, so I don't ping the enemy.
It only frees up the slot. I don't think it
I
like.
don't know. It's quite a long-range tank fight, and the WTH are now making good progress across this front line. They've finally managed to like establish a strong front line of outposts between the two hard caps, and they've cleared up 2 of the IR Tigers as well. So. Oscar goes down. This tiger's just holding on, but I think it must be the only tiger around.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they have some coming up. But I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a few minutes before
Plenty
we
of
see them.
infantry in the town behind, actually. You know, backstopping the.
Just looks like a recon squad though. So
I meant IR infantry. There's plenty
Oh,
of like
yeah.
backstop.
because something that like you would maybe not from WTH necessarily, but from a lot of teams you would expect like an SL to be there to get pressure on behind them a bit sooner. But I think I'm not sure which sniper it is they've got there, but either of the
Probably
WTH snipers
Matizzi.
would be-
We're starting to see
Mhm.
Cap. P4 gets sniped by the
Yeah. Usually no.
76 in downtown.
I mean, halfway in, and WTH is attacking cemetery, but we've seen so many huge plays from Gold Dragons.
The half track. House Gangsters parking the half track.
Holy fuck.
It's blocked. It's red. It's red. He's parked it on top of someone. Oh no, he hasn't turned the engine
No,
off.
it's because it's not sector adapted.
Oh, shut up.
But still, that's
Mate.
and I think with the timing on it, because
And look, this guy is Ginger's ready to set up the next
Ginger.
garrison. Like as I said, like when I saw the supplies and they're moving this 76 up, they're completely ignoring the tiger that's behind here.
But the timing they have on the half track, if they cap cemetery without contesting,
Oh yeah,
they
could
should be
spawn.
able to get spawn wave off pretty soon.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 10 seconds difference.
Yeah, this is fucking seriously dangerous position for
Wow.
IR right now, and they don't even know it.
No, I think they have no idea that half track's there.
They're just
have
hanging
no
on
idea
to the
it's gonna be
defense.
Which that huge. Sorry, did you see that on the back of that red?
Big spawn wave. They've got outposts up behind the. They need to buy some time because look at there's even more supplies going down on Hospice. Like if they fuck up this defense, then it's gonna be so uncomfortable. Like I don't know what their commander's up to. Maybe their commander's Oh, there's loads of infantry. There's loads of infantry back in Hospice. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4, 5, 6. There's like 4 squad leaders and a spotter. And an MG in Hospice. They're actually like, that's pretty intelligent, and they've got a sniper up on this roof as well.
I think though, like knowing those supplies are there probably gave something away.
Yeah,
as
maybe.
Well as, like,
I mean, they've been backstopping across the entire width of the map. Like, they've had this like roaming kind of like defense squad that's just been like a sector behind almost the entire game. It's still 45 minutes, so we're halfway through the game, right? And both teams, both teams have been playing pretty out of their minds. Like, IR has done some like fucking nutty shit with their tanks, and then WTH has just about lived a couple of punches that IR have thrown. Looks like WTH is close to Garrison. Oh, Lancers just gets it off before he gets shot. 176 down, and I think this 76 they were so cocky. Clover and Archery's tank were so cocky that they thought they'd immediately roll into Hospice, but they've just thrown away another 76 on this attack.
I think throwing away is unfair. I think it was the correct play, and it will have been a huge impact. But losing the tank,
it's throwing away the tank because they've not backed it up with the second tank. Like, that's why it's thrown away, in my opinion.
But I also think them taking the garrison is enough to get them to.
Yeah, that's true. And the commander's down as well. So this is probably the cap here, right? I think with the medium pushing in and the infantry now closing down the angles. Do we call broken arrow here and just pull back to Hospice's IR? I think so.
I'm not sure. I think it would be the correct game decision to make. But if I'm IR and I'm winning all of my gunfights, basically, I would feel confident in trying to hold Cemetery. I'm obviously not 100% sure what their spawn situation is.
No, it's really hard to tell without the second admin cam, but I mean, like, even if you lose Cemetery, they've still got really good control over they've got big deployment on. This is really smart. They've got MG set up already. They've got a Tiger in the soft cap with an escort, and they're building barbed wire in a load of these entrances and shit. Like, I think they're very aware of how the game is going at the front, and they're prepared with like a good amount of shit to deal with it. Although they still haven't spotted the. Nice. They finally killed Ginger on their backline though, which is good.
Yeah, but that half track's up and it will be open now. They don't really have much presence, if any, in Hospice itself.
Well, it's impressive that they killed Ginger there, because it's prevented him from building these back garrisons, and that was off just a fucking random outpost. They didn't even have a garrison there by the look of it. Huge spawn wave from the half track. Huge spawn wave from the half track.
Amazing timing from that.
So goated. Scattering like rats. Ginger and Duba know immediately that they're going for pizza slice.
And now it'll be IR's turn to kind of shit their pants.
Yeah,
Have
some
their
poopers
pants
coming
shat.
out. Yeah, violently shat for them. Oh, they're behind the Tiger as well. This is very unlucky. The Tiger rams its arse on a car instead of spinning on the spot. Oh, it needs to spin the other way to get the turret round faster. There's cap progress back on Cemetery. The Tiger spins around and goes, yeah, you ain't having a fucking bit of me. Unfortunately, we apparently saw like
him.
Rico
Goes down.
goes
I don't know if he's got the satchel on. Don't think he has.
Don't think so. I don't think he was there for long enough, but
That's a shame.
it's a rough one.
Some interesting tank drive.
That was some good play from IR to respond to this, but there's still an absurd number of WTH coming out of the point here now, and I think this bombing run might be trouble for them. I can't believe this is coming from a half track. half track blade. One rocket in. Shortage can get the second one, maybe. No? Maybe he can't. I need to do something pretty special now to recover this, I think. They still don't know about the fucking half track.
That's huge house. Absolutely.
It's just like some disgusting gameplay. They're still spawning off this half track. They're bringing the 76 in. They must know now. There's 9333 is there. He must have marked it. They can land some arty on that half track with the next spawn point. I will be very happy. I'll be a very happy man. Yeah, it's obviously not. Clover's trying to get into the point. Clover Lenny kills half of their team, half the squad there. Friendly squad, I think, with that shot.
Pretty sausage.
The goofy goober. We've got Stuart and the 76 pushing into the hard cap now. Ooh, Stuart goes down to a satchel. IR burns that outpost. And the half track goes down. And we've got cap pressure onto cemetery. Yeah. This game is providing all of the excitement, you know.
Yeah,
I didn't think this would be. I thought this would be a bit of a sleeper, resident sleeper game, but.
It's been fucking great.
IR fuck. IR are just cleaning house from behind now, and this 76 is bound to go down from a rocket at some point. Celestial is inside the chimney completely.
Luckiest mate. That'd be a 3-game ban.
Oh, that nade! Oh my god, it's all gone so wrong for WTH. For a moment there was a glimmer of hope with an excellent half-track play, but IR has fucking slammed the door in their face. The 76 goes down.
I love how they're all on the fucking line.
Yeah, mate, they don't give a shit, bro. Fucking AoE, we don't give a shit. We're making a fucking firing squad on top of the glider wing. Jesus Christ. Number of fucks given by IR, 0. These guys are punching. What a game. Holy moly. Yeah, they've completely cleared out Pizza Slice now. House has marked a garrison there, but I can't see anything. My boy gets yeeted by some kind of explosion. They're finally clearing out all the outposts. They've completely owned the soft gut now. They've pushed them all the way back to this hedge edge, which I think is going to be met very soon by this machine gunner.
Yeah, we've seen some absolutely incredible recoveries from both teams.
Jesus Christ, yeah, mate. Like I'm now considerably more nervous to play both of these teams on this map now. Like, this is looking very spicy for the top end of Hell Let Loose competitive this season. I don't think I've seen a game this close this seasonal yet. Like, from the ones I've watched, like, I haven't seen such an arse-clenching game. Nice from the sniper. Nice from the sniper. Crit says that's another level of autism from IR there. They deserve to win because of the barbed wire. I'll respect it. I mean, IR is just...
It's a known trick.
I'll say again, like, IR's backstop defense has been, like, so incredibly strong. Like, the fact that they've had people behind the point basically just sweeping constantly, even when they were losing the previous point, to make sure that they didn't lose the back of Hospice and the back of San Mer point itself. It's just been actually just so picture perfect. You do lose a tank here. It's probably just a default P4 that's just gone down, and the IR assault player with his SDG has got fucked by the shotgun. And it's going to be tricky now for WTH to make another hero play like that. I think we're going to have to wait. I don't think we're going to see another half track play. I think that's unlikely. Deeper gets taken out by Oasis. I don't know why there's... I've seen a lot of tank points outside of tanks. Like just running around with the MP40.
Extra SMG binos for info.
Yeah, but you lose a lot of manpower when you die as tank commander. And we see cap pressure onto Cemetery again. See. The boys are sneaking in the front door yet again. Zaiwadi's Chinese cousin is like the Stig. He's not Zaiwadi. He's Zaiwadi's Chinese cousin. Sneaking onto the point with his STG, being slightly less sneaky now. Does kill Oscar. Is Watsonator 3 going to catch him out as he peeks around? It didn't appear to. Unlucky Watson. Cap still going towards IR and then dipping back to defended.
So again,
Garrison's
it's
snipe.
big from IR because WTH maybe just thinking, oh, fuck, what do we do?
Yeah,
on our
not
front
again.
now?
Not again. I mean, once it's happened, right? Once you lose the point like that, there's a niggle in the back of your head, like that nagging voice that says, "Oh, what if it happens again? You know, what if this is the same as last time?" And then it can. You see it a lot in the mid-table teams, is that they're very, very overreactive to the defense, whereas the top-end teams are quite unreactive to defense, I find. And you know, like when you're at the top end, you tend to want to trust that your team is going to be the one that's going to handle it, right? But that's not always the case, as we saw. And I think like putting the fear of God into them with a play like that earlier is going to make them more jumpy if IR start to cap again. Congo and Hashut, Chortage and Nicolele are going up against Bro and Friend. Nice from Hashut. Could use the grease gun actually. Don't see enough grease gun.
Good.
Again, we've got the point lighting up as Hashut pushes in. Cemetery is hot, and we see all of the outposts and garrisons. Garrison is completely red. Holy moly, there's been a massacre. Horo just killed everyone. I'm sorry we didn't catch it, but he killed absolutely fucking everyone with his STG. And burns the outpost. He's got complete hard cap control. Doodle goes down. Can he turn and face Oscar? Can he turn and face Oscar? He doesn't know. He's going for the supplies. Does Oscar know? He's going to know as soon as the supplies go down.
Yeah. Next time he opens his map. Should hear him as well.
Oh my god.
Oscar!
Eyes,
forgot to
brother.
turn his
My
ears
brother in Christ. Somebody look. Somebody spot somebody, please, I beg. Oh, thank Christ. No, he misses. He misses like 4 shots. It's a disaster. Horror is a fucking menace. He gets them both, but goes down, shot in the back by Oscar, I think. That was some fucking shenanigans. Holy moly. There was some severe malarkey that occurred there. Another STG merchant trying to kill Oscar. Oscar manages to trade out this time. He's reinstalled Eyes DLC.
Got to enable it in settings.
We see like WTH is now like deploying back into the hard cap, so like they're pretty safe, and they've got Greyhound and such. Maybe they're setting up some repair stations with Clover. 30 minutes left. What's the game plan? If you're in WTH's shoes, what's the game plan here?
Firstly, put new trousers on because
Go for a shower.
was that a rep station?
I think it was a truck.
It's hard to say without seeing that.
Yeah. So there's the map. Got good garrison set up. OPs are a bit shoved back.
they've got OPs behind garrisons, which is a little bit
Questionable.
I think they're clearly struggling a bit in the gunfights.
They're getting the 2 tanks
So-
up. Maybe the lag is kind of an issue.
Not ideal.
But both teams
but-
are on about 250 ping, I think. So
Yeah.
both teams are on 250 ping. I mean, a lot of the IR players are on higher ping.
Yeah. But I would want to play patiently if I was WTH. Maybe you can see they're stacking 2 heavies here.
James
Maybe
Bond
take
is
the
at
time-
it again.
Not James fucking Bond.
Bum,
Question is, which
bum,
WTH member is the one he's shagging in this film?
bum. Not Sergeant Rico.
Sergeant fucking Rico.
Sergeant Rico is unimpressed.
Yeah, if I was WTH, I would bide my time, just get everything really nice and stable, bring possibly another heavy up, maybe...
They've got 2 here.
Maybe a medium. Yeah, they've got
And a
2. They've got
medium
recon in the
in
back line,
base.
medium. But I'd want to see another heavy and just
They've
stack
completely
the
lost the
tanks.
tank.
Yes, because that's a very difficult position to recover from. And if you
I'm never going to ever say it's over for WTH because I get sent, I get clipped saying I think it's over for them, and then you lose the game in the last 2 minutes. So I'm not going to say it.
I mean, we said it when they were 3/4 capped on fucking farm. But yeah, I just think they need to play with some
Don't
patience,
criticize me
not
by
panic.
like bringing up what I've said. You know, like I shouldn't be held accountable for the words that I say. But I think you're right. Like building up this front line is sensible. They've got they've reset their garrisons and outposts. They're amassing tanks and repair stations. Like this is like a very recapable position, right? It's like from if this is their starting jumping off point, this is like definitely where they can start to cap back. So Celestial is back up in his MG spot.
That's quite nice. I think predictable, but nice for Hospice.
I just wish that the Allies had like a Belgian gate equivalent so they could access more roofs. The RT is going to just hopefully pound these tanks and just prevent them from their engineers from pocket.
There you go. That's disgusting.
I don't think you can build a repair station now.
Sorry, Twitch chat's at the point where WTH nearly lose
Yeah, yeah. For what happened with WTH. Yeah, that's why I don't think you can build a repair station there, homie. Like, I don't. The odds were slim to none that you managed to get that done.
I respect the effort though. Drax living up to his name with a shift W.
Drax doesn't give a fuck.
No, he just wants to win.
There are enemies in front of Drax, he's going to try and remove them. He's going to be a farmer, he's from Somerset. Oh, this is just such a rough position to push from. Drosh and Drax, kill Oasis. My G's just pushing the open field on the other side of the road.
Yeah, that's a thick cock move. That.
What a homie! He's made it as well.
That's interesting from WTH. How, we see Celestial on that fucking roof. How is he?
Yeah. That's kind of illegal. Like maybe he's on the other side of the roof. Yeah, I think the building's kind of in the way. I think Fortune is now using WTH's smoke against them. I mean, it's just like a monster cock move because not only is he doing it, he's doing it with a fucking Car 98 as well. Like, you gotta respect it. Ape and Drac managed to.
Draki, yeah. We're doing
It's a good outpost from Trotch. This is where you need to push from, right? Like,
Yes.
it's not easy, but holy fuck!
Look at
Oasis,
Alex.
Oasis was just cleaning them up there. Alex is good though. Alex is fucking popping off right now. We've seen Alex make some good kills. He's made it to the hedge line, which is impressive in of itself. Another satchel going off. Oh, he gets traded out.
He had a
I'm
big
surprised we don't have an MG up here. Like, this is, I always sit here. This is like one of my favourite spots, you know. You just watch the entrances to the field and you can cover people as they push up. That's kind of shocking that there's someone there. WTH making it. Ooh, big explosion. I think that was a rocket onto the entire spawn wave from Dorbian there, onto the entire spawn wave from IR. Although that Tiger quickly deals with him. Yeah. He's a tough lad, but he's not tough enough to withstand a whole mounted MG34 kayaks. Red. Just ignoring the suppression, vibing. True game. He's just watching straight down here. Spraying and praying. It's taken out in the end. I think if he'd held a closer angle to the right hand side he should have been better, but huge spawn wave coming in from WTH, and the RT should find them soon, I would imagine. Got the 76s now, we've got two 76s and a Stuart pushed up. Cemetery looks much more like it's on lockdown.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I don't think
Yeah, the motor goes down. Oh, it's just as you say that, it starts to tick down.
What?
Just as you say that, it starts to tick down.
Plastic. I'm gonna shut my.
Honestly, bro, we need to stop talking. This is getting ridiculous. Everything we've said today has been wrong. Like, I mean, that's not unusual for us. We do often say wrong things, but WTH massive respawn there. Like 5 guys, 3 squad leaders, commander, 2 infantrymen. Like, they're not taking
like I was
any
saying,
fucking
they're not gonna let it
chances.
go easily.
I mean, like, they don't want to take the risk, right? As I said, like, they've become like way more fucking jumpy. Lancers, does he know? Does he know? He's heard them. Double spray! Whoo! Gets the triple. That's a nice play. Like, he had them all like charging up and just he was ready. WTH is now starting to take control of the town around SME again.
So they've got 20 minutes and they're gonna have to grind that whole time if they want to take this point.
Yeah, I think it all revolves around these tanks here. They've got grouped up. I think like nothing happens unless the tanks will it to be so.
I love this triple peak.
Yeah. The Stuart's just there as bait, I think.
Yeah. He's there for a good time, not only.
Honestly, like the shit that they do where you like drive the Stuart directly in front of the 76s just to like absorb a hit or two for your 76 is like pretty neat, you know. Oh, the 76 is just like they're in such a rough position here because they can't. Without info of exactly where the Tigers are, there's not really much that they can do about it. You see the shooting gallery of...
This, I love this. I'm disappointed we didn't find this when we were doing the research the other week.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is
Everyone knows how to do it. Oh, a Ninja Pulver would be so excited to see this. Look at them go. Oh. Oh man, I respect it. Look at that, they've even blocked off this entrance so they can't... Clover's tank drove in previously and they've obviously learned the lesson not to allow that to happen, so they've blocked that entrance to the compound as well. So,
really,
holy
really
goats.
intelligent fortification.
Honestly, like, I wish people would learn how to use, like, the fortifications in public games, because the long and the short of it that I see in public games is they just fucking Trotch nearly manages to kill everyone. Like, most people just barbed wire the entire point. The 76ers are now pushing in.
I think the thing you see with fortifications in public games, especially on offensive mode,
It's just
is
no
people just try to make the biggest fucking castle possible and not thinking about what their team needs as well.
Yeah. Let's just put a barbed wire circle around the hard cap. Bunga bunga.
But IR has blocked off the road, they've blocked off access to the tanks into Hospice compound, and that allows their tanks so much peace of mind. Because
Yeah,
they
they
know,
can't be. They only have
if
to
they're
watch
coming
like
from the
half
front-
as many angles.
Exactly. And I think we see the 76 push in now. We'll probably see an example of that fairly shortly.
This is like the last ditch. I think this is it, right? This has to be it with the tanks. Like this. I think they can probably get the tank through. Oh, that satchel was massive. Absolutely massive satchel. Holy shit. Oh, don't fuck around. Oh no, Goldie, no. He's peeking the main road, but I know he's here, but they don't need to peek with the tank here, surely. Like, they don't need to kill this tank, it's not doing anything. Nice rocket, nice rocket. Guy obviously got traded out, but it's enough to... It should be enough to give them a bit of something to think about. .82 AD has got infantry in the backlines. Okay. Nice little MG boost here as well to watch across the back of the field. This is pretty sexy. We respect it, we respect it. Truck boost, that's a bit of a naughty one as WTH is trying to come up the backlines here. They'll probably spot this MG now. Yep, he goes down. Trotch and Rico get him. Trotch and Rico coming in, but Cemetery lit up again. It's Tigers without any infantry protection. Are you there, Indra?
I am. Sorry, I'm just having a discussion about barbed wire bolts.
I see. Tiger takes a hit from the 76 as it crosses this wheat field.
Sorry, I missed that falling asleep. I think even though this Tiger has no infantry,
I think it's horrible because he's got this infantry coming up behind him. Like that's why I said it's like horrible.
That was there because I wasn't paying attention.
Honestly. They got the two Tigers, they're pretty isolated. Salt of sodium chloride and CC are both outside the tank. Maybe they know that they've got infantry coming up behind them because they just switched position on the tank. They should know because their MG got taken out from behind, so they should know that there is infantry pressuring them from there. There was 16 minutes left. It's going to be zesty. That's how I'm going to describe it. Going to be
Things with WTH making the ground that they have, you can't say that it's...
Oh no, these guys are fucking, like... Holy shit, they're pushing, man. Like, the grind... The mindset that WTH has right now of, like, their grind from, like, almost losing their 5th point to being back within contention of pressuring middle again is, like, kind of crazy. 76, Clover and Archery. Oh! That rocket actually pens! That was nice. That was a fucking superb rocket. They almost had the angle. Boy, he gets taken out by Matisse. Matisse's going to cause some trouble. Look at this barbed wire. It just prevents them from pressing their outposts up so far into this hardship area. It forces them away from the wall. Ajax and Matisse are going to try and cause some chaos here with this Springfield. But they are discovering, they're learning a thing or two about barbed wire right now. Ooh! Was that friendly? Did he just get killed by the friendly tank there?
I'm not. I just saw the explosion.
Yeah, I have no idea because it splashed the other side of the chimney, so I can't see how it was. I don't think it was 4K's tank, but maybe it was. WTH have now been pushed back out again.
It's unfortunate. I mean,
They're trying a big grind up the pizza slice area, but they're just gonna.
I think it's
meet
a waste
this.
of time.
Just gonna meet the tiger. The tiger's just gonna pull back and repair. I think you know.
They're just gonna get boxed out the pizza side and then grind down.
They need to keep this tiger repaired. All 3 of the crew out. That's bold. Oh, nice sniping. 3 go down. 3 go down to the FG-42. He gets another. That's 4. 5. Gets the 5th. Jesus Christ, he's popping off, man. That's 5 kills there. More barbed wire on the backside of the park cab. More Belgian gates. IR gets shit done, man. It's not the most beautiful barbed wire in the world. I don't think it links up amazingly, but it does the job of funneling. It does the job of funneling the infantry to the right places where you want them, right?
Exactly. And again, it just cuts off these angles that they have to watch. Maybe
Lost one
WTH will
Belgian
get a
gate.
satchel and.
They
Yeah.
did lose one There was one Belgian gate here, so they've obviously lost 1 to a satchel. Constant flares. I mean, the WTH flares have been pretty good this entire game. They've always spotted people, and they've had pretty consistent UAV coverage. A shoot going down. I shouldn't have got on the roof behind me yet. I don't know. I'm not sure how to cap this. IR have had a plan and they fucking followed it through the entire game.
Yeah.
Even the commander is building stuff. More Belgian gates. .76. I mean, they've had constant pressure on their 76s from long-range rockets with the Panzerschrecks, and I think that's 2 rockets into that 76, and they're going to have to go back and repair. That's another couple of minutes of them losing the ground that they've just made to Barbar's nice shot with the shotgun there. Rico with the fucking trench. What a game.
I'm genuinely so glad Rico's back.
Oh, he's a great player. He's a legend of the whole Lotus community. When's his interview?
I don't know, but Chris, if you're watching, please interview Rico.
We've got 3 76s, 1 currently repairing, but where are they going to send them? They've got to get past the 2 Tigers with the Belgian gates. Or 3 Tigers in their Belgian gates. They're building a fortress of Belgian gates around this Tiger, so it's going to be completely unfucking killable. They've just blocked it out of the hard cap to prevent them from going down. They do get 1 with the precision though. 1 goes down to a precision strike. Brief contest. Maybe this is it.
I feel like it's another level for WTH, but I mean, like you said, they're going to have such trouble pushing those tanks in.
And I think the tanks are going to be the decision maker on how hard they get. They've got 8.5 minutes left to make something magic happen.
If there's any team that can do it, it's not us, it's WTH.
That is true. WTH are pretty fucking crazy. Experience and resilience. I mean, they're starting to cap again, so they've got full access to the front door.
Minus everything that's been cut off with the Belgians and the barbed wire.
Yeah, they're just stuck. They're just stuck on this front door with the barbed wire. And they're losing symmetry. They're losing symmetry.
Oh no.
It's contested here and they're losing symmetry. They're losing the cap race right now. And they're just about to run into all this fucking barbed wire. Oh, beautiful work. Oh, they're cleaning them up here. Jesus Christ, this guy's popping off with the STG. The Stuarts. obviously managed to clear one of the Belgian gates out of here. Two of the Belgian gates went down to a satchel here, so they've now got access to the hard cap again with this Stuart. But they're halfway cap through Cemetery. I'm going to go take a look.
Yeah,
They've got 176 leaving through the top of the map, but no spawns on Cemetery. Once again, we're in a state of 0 spawn Cemetery. WTH are going down again. There's no way.
Like, WTH have to...
They have to win by capping
have to make
mid,
that
right?
play.
They have to. There's no other choice. But they... And I think IR has bought so much time with their defences that it's allowed them to commit fewer men to the defence of the mid cap, and as a result they can perform this backstab onto Cemetery, and they've just got the point.
Yeah.
This guy's not ball.
Chev with a nice little kill.
Sherby slams it. Bread goes down. Brief contest. Oh, Horo, Sherby. Oh, Sherby reloads. He gets the outpost. Horo.
Sherby, look behind. Oh my god.
Horo griefed there
Traded
by allowing him to push the outpost. He should have traded his life to save the outpost. Both points. Oh my goodness. Midpoint is contested. Both going in the way of WTH.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make it stick on.
No, but it should buy them time on the defense. I mean, the 76ers are now, one's in the hard cap and they've got a Stuart behind, but now he's just boxed in by these Belgian gates. They obviously lost two. They lost 2 out of the 3 76ers, and they've pulled most of their infantry back to defense. Now IR need to make something happen on this tank. Oasis needs to get rid of Corbian. Bounced one round to the front. Is that an AT gun crew? Yeah, all the way down here. AT gun crew trying to make some magic happen onto that 76. If they don't kill the 76, then I think maybe WTH can cap here.
IR actually still winning the cap race on Cemetery.
Yep. James Bond in his P4.
James Bond's been fucking everywhere, as I think you would expect, given the name.
James Bond is a hero of British intelligence, a naval commander to end all naval commanders.
And apparently the CCCP's
gonna go down.
finest warrior.
They're going to lose Cemetery here. They're going to lose Cemetery with 7 minutes on the clock.
The question is, what do IR do next?
Oh my god. This game...
This is... yeah.
my fitness watch thinks that I'm doing exercise because my heart rate is so high. I mean, we've just got fucking MP40 tank commanders just in the point, bro. They're just fragging out. Like this game is just.
I love that. Genuinely, I think that's amazing.
I don't know if what they're doing is business critical, but like it's working. You know, like it's effective. It doesn't appear to be mathematically correct, but WTH is just like they're back to a 2 garrison situation again. Like this game, the drama from the game, this game is crazy. 6 minutes, so they've got 2 minutes left now. If IR can hold on to Cemetery for 2 straight minutes from now, then they win the game.
I would not want to be...
Big spawn wave back here. Huge spawn wave back here in the back lines. Completely cutting off WTH's charge down the main road.
Yeah. I want to see an MG, even though it's not a great spot. Just
on the fence.
It's
actually pretty good here because you can mount on this fence that's clipped through the dirt, so you can crouch and have the cover of the dirt. WTH are capping back. They've got a minute and a half to make both caps happen. They've still got 2 tanks in Hospice hard cap.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was IR, I'd just keep both tanks in the fucking Hospice hard cap.
There's nothing else they don't have the time to get to Cemetery. But I mean, their infantry's done a good job here of holding it. Although saying that, WTH capping again.
One of... yeah. Got the 76 coming in. Dorbian is the ghost of Cemetery right now. He's in the middle of the enemy lines. Kills 2, kills Coco as well.
Orbion's the ghost of what?
Oh, gets traded, but he makes the third. It's a good play, but I don't think he gets any spawns there, which is the big point. WTH is sending their 76. They've got 20 seconds. They have to start to cap before this next 15 seconds, or they lose the game. They've started the cap. Nice kill on the AT. Lancers behind again. Lancers has been, like, on point. And IR win.
Congratulations. That was...
Yeah, that was...
completely fucking
Holy shit! I am genuinely shook by, like, the result of this game. I mean, I know beforehand we said we weren't, you know, like, this game doesn't mean anything, you know, like, but IR have been in the driving seat for the full 90 minutes of the game, and they have been playing WTH like a fucking fiddle.
Yeah, they've just forced WTH to play the game that they want to play.
I mean, like, we saw teams like FOC and IR. I guess, like, all of the Chinese teams are, like, interested in building, right? But I don't think we've ever seen something so... Nice kill on that 76. So premeditated around the hard cap of Hospice before. Like, that was just... That bought them so much time.
This is a huge
It's a massive, like, upset for WTH by IR.
I'd love to see them go for the 5-0. They've got, what, 30 seconds to start it?
Yeah, that would be extremely goated. I mean, there's people in I6, you know, the garrison just went home.
President
It just got taken out.
should just dropped an airhead. You know, a few minutes to go. Why not?
Honestly, just fucking go for it.
Look at IR's map control. It's just they're fucking.
And then you see them on the flare. WTH like, oh shit, that's where they were all coming from.
Half the fucking team. Just
They're just vibing. They're just vibing. They're enjoying the wait. WTH needed to start capping there for the 3-2 to save some face, but
I mean,
genuinely, like,
I don't think you can save face. I think
that was
even
so
if they
dominant
do
from
top
IR,
two,
start to finish. Like, they knew how WTH wanted to play this map, get around the back with all the preset supplies. I mean, WTH has supplies set to take flak position. You know, like, IR read them like a book. Obviously watched some of their, you know, some of the VODs, and just, they constantly had people in the backlines, like, constantly. Like, there was no shot for WTH to sneak around the back because they were spotted out so far beforehand. Massive spawn wave by IR. You just want an WTH RT shell just to flatten them there. Nothing makes me happier as a caster than watching a spawn wave get absolutely nuked by an RT shell.
nothing makes me more suicidal as a player.
As an MG, when the arty starts landing on me, I know I'm doing my MGing correctly. Because like if I'm like 200 meters from the next friendly and the arty is trying to snipe just me, I know I'm doing my job right. Massive congratulations to IR. That was like such a dominant performance, and to take Cemetery not once but twice from Hospice is such a fucking tall order. That was so difficult. There you go, quick look at the scoreboards, just scroll through it really fast. Fantastic work from both teams. Like, I mean, WTH should have lost. Like, if we're being perfectly honest, WTH should have lost that game when they lost Cemetery and they almost right. But they didn't, and so you kind of like, you have to say well played to them on that front, because like that kind of recovery doesn't happen like, in most games. Like that was some like insane impact frags from that defensive outpost. Like, dude, it was just crazy. That was just so crazy.
Yeah, what a game. And I think
it was definitely a
it's
game
huge
of all time.
testament, for sure. Considering it was basically meaningless.
Yeah.
That was,
I mean, holy moly. I just... Fuck it out. I mean, well played to WTH for not losing 5-0 there. Like, that was nuts. Like, that comeback was insane.
Yeah, the tenacity from them was massive.
Oh, and the fact that they almost capped the Hospice, coming back from that position as well, was, like, mental. Like, absolutely mental. Like, the prescience from House Gangster to play that half track, for one, was just... Holy shit, man. Like, that half track was almost, like, fucking awesome. Like, it was so close. But then well played to IR. Like, that was a crazy performance from IR.
Crazy game.
I'm going to call it for now, but well played to both teams. You'll both be advancing from Group D into the playoff stages. I don't know exactly how it works because it all seems extremely complicated and I'm extremely stupid. But big thank you to Indra for you casting again today. We're both 2 casts and we're playing later, so please do tune back in later this evening, probably about 8:30, I would guess, UK time.
European time.
7:30 European.
Well, it'll be 8 British time. Honey Badger's streaming, so definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely check him out.
And yeah, we'll be playing against XD versus Refuse on Utah Axis, so a bit of MG42 action and maybe some MP40 as well. So
yeah,
fingers crossed. See you all later, I hope, and I hope you enjoyed the game as much as we both did, and I'm sure we will see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Catch you in a bit.
Cheers, dude.